So, we're going to do something a little different here tonight, and we are going to run the IMSA series for GT3. Just give me a second here. There we go. Okay. So we're going to run the IMSA GT3 series. This is something I haven't run before. And it's going to be a 40-minute race on Monza. I just got to change the title of my Twitch stream because it is completely wrong. Streamlabs is not allowing me to do it. Whatever. I'll just leave it. I'll change it later. Okay. So, this is generally considered my local or home track. This is Mosport, which is, I believe, in Bowmanville, Ontario. So I live probably about a little over an hour away from this track. I've never actually been to it. My dad has, many, many years ago, when they actually used to run Formula 1 here. Long, long, long time ago. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Come on now, open my setups. Okay. So I'm running the Ferrari 488 GT3 EVO. A car I'm really starting to enjoy. I pretty much raced the last 3 weeks. So I'm not the greatest at this track, but I do enjoy it. I'm sort of lacking on pace a bit. But I managed to eke out a very good finish earlier in the sprint series, which is the 20-minute races. So I thought I'd give this a go. And I don't really want to touch the sprint for the rest of the week, so I thought I'd tackle this series a bit. I found a couple setups I thought I'd try out. This is a pretty basic setup, but I forgot to turn on my crew chief. It's too late now to turn it on. I'll do it after qualifying. All right, here we go. Q1. I love the flow of this track. I just can't find a lot of pace on it yet. Missed the apex there big time. The tires are still a little bit cold. I'm bounding with them a little bit understeer. Could have taken that corner a little better. Yeah, I find that in the in this series, for some reason, I guess it's the tire pressure or something, that my tires don't heat up as fast. So my second lap should be faster than my first lap, I would think. Oh, not now though. So I'm gonna get a really bad entrance into that corner. Well, exit, I should say. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Not a good qualifier. I suspect I'm probably in a... I didn't see a lot of people register for this race, so I'm probably in a higher split than normal. But then again, I'm not doing really good laps here. I can get this car into the 116s on the regular now. So, yeah, bad quality, unfortunately. However, I am pretty consistent on this track. So I could stay out of trouble. I would think a top 10 is definitely not out of the question. I gotta get better at this corner. I find this track to be pretty technical. A lot of blind apexes and pretty much every corner except for one you're doing trail braking. Something I need to master. Oh, I need to get better at. I'm dead last. I'm in a really high split apparently. We'll check it in a second. I want to get as many laps practice as I can because I didn't get time to warm up after putting my son to bed. Yeah, 118 is not a good lap though. I probably got in the top split. I did see a lot of people registered, so there's probably only 2 splits. So I'm going to imagine the strength of field is probably pretty high for this. Oh, there's more than 20 drivers. I'm so used to the sprint that I just thought 20 was the max. I confess I don't know anything about setting up a car other than gear ratios. I don't even think that's something you can do in iRacing. I know my dad will like watching this stream because he's been to this track many times. He's actually driven a Corvette on this track, I think. I know he went with his Corvette club once and Someone took him out in his Z06 around this track. He was about crapped his pants, he said. Okay, so let's take a look at the results. Yeah, not good. However, I mean, realistically, I should have been up here. So, yeah, the split's not that high. Let's turn my crew chief on real quick.
Radio check. Radio check.
I hate how crew chief does that sometimes. Plays through my speakers and my headphones all simultaneously.
Radio check.
Potter, radio check.
There we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you don't take tires in this series. So we'll make sure we check those off before we start. I know you have to pit once in this series. So I don't know how many gallons of fuel I'm going to add. I think crew chief takes care of that by itself. I have that setting checked. This is the first race I've ever run where you have to refuel. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I like pitting because it brings in some strategy to the game. And it's one thing I like over Gran Turismo to iRacing is, you know, they turn the tire wear up and the fuel consumption up. So even like a 10-lap race, you have to pit, and it brings in a lot of strategy. I really, really like that. I honestly wish, I know this is a sim, but I wish iRacing had a mode like that. You know, 20-minute races, you have to pit once, you have to take tires once. Brilliant. I love that. And you have to take a different compound tire too. It's one thing I do love about Gran Turismo over iRacing. So let's get off that menu there. We'll leave on lap times for now. So I'm starting pretty far back. Not a big deal. There's going to be a lot of wipeouts. I'm pretty safe on this track. Like, I can easily run 40 minutes without having an incident, no problem. That being said, I probably will have one or two. It's a hard track to pass on, and you never know.
40 minutes. P22.
I'm also not used to tire wear at the end of races. Something I've never had to deal with before, only running sprint 20-minute races and so on.
We need to follow car number 13, the right lane.
Alright, so we got 40 minutes on Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, better known as Mosport. I suspect because of my bad qualifying laps, I'm going to be caught in traffic here. A lot of cars. Was it like 30-something cars? 30-something cars on this tiny track. It's a lot of cars. And 20 in sprint feels a little bit crowded. Yeah, see this track? It's really narrow. These are wide cars too. Hard to pass. Very hard to pass on this track. The back stretch is, well, there's that little front stretch before the first turn. You can pass there too, but it's tough. I find I can never get enough slipstream.
Catch up to car number 13.
And you get the slipstream kind of right at the end of the straight, and not enough to actually make the pass happen. I'm gonna take this just a little wide because I'm always worried with people on tight corners like this in the warm-up lap. So this is the series I plan on focusing on next season. And the only reason I'm doing this tonight is because I do the sprint series, which I really enjoy. However, I did 4 races this week, and I had 3 really bad finishes and 1 really good finish. And iRacing takes your top 25% of your finish for your championship points. So I want to make sure that really good finish doesn't get hurt because I'm actually first place in my division now. So I'm going to probably race this series for the rest of the week, which is really only one more day because I'm busy over the weekend.
Go.
Oh, that was a bad move that guy just did there.
Clear right. On your right. Clear right. On your right.
Yellow flag.
Clear right.
Okay.
Car
What did I
right.
say about-
Clear right.
I
Right
got
side,
a 1x for
clear
that. Not anywhere I could have gone there, though. Or I just gained like 8 positions.
Nice one, Michael. Good start.
I'm just braking there a little bit, just for the first lap, because when you come around that corner there, on the first lap your tires are cold, you can slide right off. So I started 21st, down to 22nd because that guy jumped in front of me. There's a lot of cars in that wreck though. Red Lobster. Let's see where we're at now. Oh, I figure there's more cars than that. Only 4 cars? There's an accident up here. Oh, he recovered. I'm gonna have to lift off the throttle here. That's what I was afraid of. I'm faster than this guy. I need to get by him. I don't want to get stuck in traffic. Have a pack pull away from me. Let's see if I can make a password. Here, I'm going to try to take the outside.
The leader's just done it. 17.00. That lap time was 118.70.
This guy's cost me so much time.
Car right. Clear right.
I give him enough space. Okay, that's 1 down. I feel bad that guy went off, but I did give him room. But that's an example of
Yellow flag. Caution.
sometimes if you know a guy's a lot faster than who's behind you, just let him go. Otherwise, you get forced into making a mistake,
16.
trying to defend, and that's what happens. That is such a tricky corner. You lose all traction when you come to the crest of that hill.
Well, that was at 17.126.
Hot times come down.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
Ah, I missed the apex there. That's like 3/10 right there. You mix that apex.
All right, Michael. Our fuel window will open after 28 minutes. It closes after 34 minutes.
I gotta remember to use my pit limiter when I'm ready to pit.
Yellow flag.
Woo! That gave me the heebie-jeebies. That was scary. I saw that car facing the other way. I'm like, oh no. You gotta. So you see that car there? Those curbs there? They're a freaking mountain. You cannot touch them, and it'll throw your car just like that would happen there. I think we're up to 13th now.
Okay, Michael. Pit window is open. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
12th now.
E12.
Ah. Damn it. Ah.
We've been warned about track limits.
Oh, what a good save. Woo. That could have been the end of the race right there. I just carried that corner just a little too deep. I want to finish this race without an incident. Unfortunately, that put me way behind, but I'm essentially right now, I think, because of that incident, I'm like the last place car, the people who haven't messed up yet. Well, that was a mess up, so I guess I'm not in that category now.
Tremblay is getting closer. The gap's come down to 5.0.
Cost me 5 seconds.
Okay, Michael. Relax. Focus. Keep it smooth. P11.
start watching my fuel.
The gap ahead is now 5.4 seconds.
Yeah, I got lots left. So. I think I'm catching up. I don't want to pit anytime soon, simply because I got like open road and I can really push the car. So if I manage to catch these guys, I'm just going to jump right in the pit.
That was 117.87.
Still about the same gap. My back wheels touch the dirt there.
The gap in front is now 5.6.
Yeah, it's about the same gap as it was 2 laps ago. But it's in traffic, so I think they're going to slow down soon.
The gap to Joyle behind is now 8.1 seconds.
That's the other thing too, if that guy ends up catching me, it's a good time to pit too. Close the gap there a bit this lap. I wish I could just like open a track segment and just practice it over and over again, because I'm brutal at that hairpin. I'm also a little bit brutal up here too.
That last lap was at 17.78. The 11.
that cost me like a second. It's too bad. I guess you gained a second over the last 2 laps on these guys.
The gap in front is now 5.3 seconds.
Half a second there.
The guy behind has just done a 117.25.
It's inevitable he's going to catch me.
Okay, Michael, you've got half your fuel left.
Half my fuel left. I'm halfway through the race. Not halfway through the race.
New fastest lap for Wilkin, 116.84.
Bad lap.
The gap in front is now 4.9.
I think that's the best I've taken that corner so far this race. Now you can tell because I just closed the gap by like half a second. I think that guy screwed up. Yeah, definitely. You like 1.5 seconds that lap. I mean, I ran a decent lap. But not decent enough to catch in 1.5 seconds. Oh, I could see them. Closing the gap.
Relax, focus,
second there.
keep it smooth. That's 20 minutes to go. All right, Michael, half distance. We estimate 12 minutes of fuel remaining. You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now
12 minutes of
2.6
fuel remaining.
seconds.
Not sure why I broke there. Lost in thought thinking about fuel. So if 6 gallons is 12 minutes, now crew chief is supposed to do it for you, but I've never done it for, so I'm just trying to do the math in my head.
E10, sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Someone's in the pits. Definitely not adding 14 gallons of fuel, let's just say that. And plus, I'll catch these guys in like 2 laps.
The gap ahead is now 2.3 seconds. You've just done a 17.59.
Right side. Clear right.
We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Let's say 10 minutes is 4 gallons. $16 minutes left. So if I had 5 gallons right now, it'd be fine. I only need to add like a splash, to be honest.
We're looking all right here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. E9. That lap was at 118.07.
I like seeing those guys race. Allows me to catch right up. I'll have these guys next lap and probably go in for a pit.
Joyle is reeling you in. The gap's now 4.1. Okay, Michael, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. You're reeling stone in. The gap is 0.9.
5 gallons probably. That's an off. pit here. Damn it, I was hoping he wouldn't go too.
What's your speed? Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. Okay, Michael, we'll pull you to the end. 50 meters. Exit's clear. Push.
Get in position there. I should have waited to see if that guy was going to pit. And then stayed out. That was faster than him, but it doesn't matter. He took way too much fuel. I think. Oh, this is going to be tight. I might just start short shifting. 13 laps. So crew chief did not.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining. The gap to Stone behind is increasing. It's now 6.5. E14. The lead car's pitting.
So I think I'm I think I'm P10 or P9 right now. Once everyone pits. .5 laps. 10 minutes left? Yeah, I got enough fuel. I can push it. So that McLaren just took too much fuel.
Okay, Michael, we're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 2.0 seconds.
I wonder if that's for position. I think this shows you if you've pitted. No.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits. Yellow flag, watch out. Wilken is now in the lead.
Someone just came out of the pits and got smoked.
13th place. You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds.
pretty sure these guys in front of me haven't pitted. Of course, that guy's fucking just cost me about a second and a half. I had to brake so hard to avoid him.
Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Might have this guy here.
Okay, Michael, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. B11, sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.36 off the pace.
Oh, got him here.
On your left. Clear left.
Sweet pass, mate. The gap behind has now decreased to 0.39.
This might be for position with these guys actually, because they might have been the ones that crashed early. So they probably already pitted. They pitted on lap 1 kind of thing.
Okay, Michael, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, that guy behind me just wiped out. Oh, he pitted.
10th position. You've
There
just
we go.
done a 17.88.
I think I'm in 9th.
The gap in front is now 1.4. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Wait till your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate.
Oh, I got a little excited there. I put the gas down a little too hard. I think my position is that yellow Ferrari up there. I think that's the guy I'm battling for position. Well, not really battling right now. hope that's for position.
Okay, Michael, push now. We can catch up here.
Starting to feel the car slip a bit. Dealing with a little bit of understeer. Tires are starting to wear down. Oh, that's for position. 9th place now. Maybe 8th. I could tell that Ferrari's back tires were going. Last 2 times he came out of that corner, he did that. I need to turn on my air conditioning here. Our air conditioning's coming on.
The gap in front has increased to 2.1 seconds. E8, you've just done a 118.30.
I got my air conditioning turned on now. So that was P8. That Lamborghini was for position.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Those guys are battling for position. I should be able to get this yellow Ferrari, I think, before the end of the race. Got 2 laps left. However, I gotta take it easy because I am feeling the tires slide a bit. I gotta run on him here though. That was a dirty move. I'll get him here. I'm pretty sure he's a lap car, actually.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
All right, Michael, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
I don't think that was for position. We'll find out in a second.
One more lap to go.
It was not. So why was he blocking me like that? Blue flag and he fucking blocks me. And I almost hit him too. That car in front of me is for position. But I won't be able to catch him on this last lap.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I suspect that yellow car held up him, the red car, probably like 5 seconds. He held me up a couple there too. And he's blocking, even though he's being shown the blue flag, which means you let car pass. All right, that's my first GT3 40-minute race. That was a lot of fun.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
P8.
place. Well done, mate. Good finish.
There's nothing wrong with 8th place in a 30-car field. Considering I started 21st. Just doing not doing a victory lap. I'm just doing a safety rating lap. If it wasn't for that little incident at the, well, I had 2 incidents. One where I carried too much speed coming out of the first turn, and I saved the car. It was a fucking brilliant save. We'll say that. And then just that incident at the first turn of the race, because I had to go in the grass, otherwise I would have got caught in that, and that would have been it. That was a lot of fun. My shoulder's a little sore. I have to turn down the force feedback. I've never done a 40-minute race, so those muscles are... Canadian tire, or as we Canadians call it, crappy tire. So I wasn't overly fast, but I am very consistent on this track. Okay. Pull it over here, call it a race. Yeah, we did. Let's look at the times and stuff. Alright, so I'd love to report that yellow car. I'm not going to, but blocking like that when you're a lap car, not cool. So let's take a look over here. Let's see if the results are up yet. I tell you right now, I got a ton of safety rating. Let's see the strength of field here. So the strength of field, I was actually above average. That tells you how bad I am at this track. So I was 37 seconds behind the leader. So not, obviously the leader was pretty quick. Average lap time 118. So he's on average 1.2 seconds faster than me. That's not bad. I mean, I'm getting there. I'm going to be racing this the rest of the week, but let's see here. iRating plus 39, safety rating plus 0.26. Unfortunately, my Class A went down this afternoon because I decided to run the IMSA mixed category mixed class, and that was a disaster. In a low split, I'm never running that again. That was just pure utter chaos. 59 championship points, even though that's the first race I've won. It's a decent amount for that size of a split. If people start going down, oh, it's based on what your iRating is. Okay. But I had a good race there. I enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to stop it there. Thanks for watching, anyone who did. I'm going to upload this to YouTube too. And I will talk to you all later.